I think that maybe will have fixed it. Let's see. I'm going to give it just a 1 dove, 2 dove, 3 dove, 4 dove. This, for me, Olivia, means love. That definitely fixed it. That's good. That's it done. We're sorted. Finally. So I played a little bit of the tutorial. You missed that because some kind of stream key thing screwed up. But it's all good. We're back again. Something happened. Not really sure what. Let's play. It's good. Man, the intro systems to this game are really fantastic. But at the moment, it feels like Lone Echo 1. Like, it really feels just like Lone Echo 1. But I'm glad to be back, and we're back. We survived a trip. Ah, there we go. And Bell's working, and everything else is hunky-dory. Great! I like it when things function. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shake and bake. Haha! Now let's make it. As I said, you really didn't miss much. The audio is quite good on this game so far. Now I'm apparently trying to learn boosters.
Activate your right thruster.
I'm stuck.
Good.
Something happened.
Now use your thrusters to
reset my view. Something happened while I was moving around my room.
reach the door ahead.
Shh.
Remember to aim your wrist in the direction you want to move before you engage your thruster.
The thrusters!
Your thrusters can be used in short bursts or held down for continuous usage.
It's funny because like
follow button near the door to proceed.
Yep.
Now
I remember
to the other end of the tunnel
these
using
systems.
only your thrusters.
Ah! I didn't listen.
Any surfaces
GT says, Lone Echo just crashes on me after 10 or 20 minutes, so why buy
no.
Lone Echo 2?
Recalibrating
The original Lone Echo. On what platform are you
Please try
playing?
again.
Oh.
Be careful
never have
not
it?
to touch any
Whew.
surfaces.
Alright. Well, we're going to try this. Things are kind of working, but I've got some stabilization tricks going. So, alright. Make sure not to touch any surfaces. Oh god, that's my old body! Hey, thank you, Caroline.
50%.
Woo!
Remember, you can move faster by pointing
Wait.
both your wrists
We
in
made
the
it.
direction you want to go.
Hey,
And
thank
then
you for the
engaging both
donation.
thrusters.
Hey, cheers. We finally figured it out. I
Calibration
was
complete.
in the wrong
Please
place,
stand
apparently.
by.
Oh man. So you're celebrating your membership to the channel by sending me another donation, Kara.
Module C.
I like it.
Communications.
Is that how these work? Oh my god. These fists are really
We will
cool.
now calibrate your communication
They're really
system.
neat. But yeah, thank you.
Caroline
When
loves
someone
Pink
speaks
says,
to you,
yeah.
a reply notification may appear above your wrist.
That's amazing.
You may then respond by holding down the
Buy myself a
dialog
milkshake.
button on either
That's what I'm gonna
hand
do.
and selecting a reply with
GT,
your index
GT
How was my
says,
hair getting in my
let's
face?
Just say my PC is more than capable with a 3080 and i9 9900K.
But I remember GT that sometimes better rigs had worse performance
the
in certain
dialog
Oculus
button now.
games. Hold down the
Input confirmed. Now continue holding
I see.
down the dialog
I used to
button
love these. These
and
are
use your
like,
finger
see how
to
they've got
select a
depth
reply.
to them? You probably can't.
Understood.
Good.
I'm Jack.
Continuing calibration.
You all know that. Again, I won't.
Often you will have a limited
The
time to
simple stuff
reply.
is like I'm a
In
robot,
these cases, silence is also
an
a valid
amazing
option.
robot. Look
Do
at
you
this.
understand?
Acknowledged. I am ready to proceed.
Understood. Continuing calibration.
Reminds me of Solaris as well. This kind of stuff around the
You
sides.
can also initiate
a
conversations
little bit
at
like
points of
little bit like
interest throughout your
Solaris.
environment.
We'll
If
see.
you look
We'll
at
see. We'll
certain
see how this
people
gets
or
on. You know.
objects while you are close to them, their name will appear.
Oh, yeah, that's
Additionally,
Juno.
If they are suitable for dialogue, their name will appear in blue and feature a speech bubble icon.
Can you hear out the right
You may
side of
then
your head?
hold down the dialogue button and select an option. Just
What about the
like
left side?
Caroline loves Pink says, I'm going to try
When
Shadowgate
you're ready,
later tonight.
speak about the
That
Fury
game
transport
looked like
model in this
fun,
room
just
and
like
start a
this one.
conversation with the labor unit.
Oh, Shadowgate could be good. Yeah. Now I keep missing dialogue because I'm focused on you guys. But what is that? Oh, that's a. I remember these transport ships. They're kind of wacky. I hope I see some new assets soon. Hey, what's up, Mr. Labor Unit? No subject for dialogue?
Please
Why
comment
not?
on the Fury transport model and speak to the labor unit to continue.
Okay, you want me to comment on this?
A Mark I Fury transport. 1/48 scale.
Indeed. Though no longer in production, my understanding is these vessels remained in service for quite some time. I imagine you and Captain Rhodes use them frequently in your service aboard the Kronos too?
We did, yes.
I see.
Didn't I travel to the future? I don't even remember what happened in the first one. Something happened. I beat it, but that's a long time ago. Hello, Labor Unit 1.
Labor Unit, what is your primary directive?
I'm a Labor Unit.
Oh, my apologies. It would appear that not all of your calibration program has been recovered.
It's all good. Evening, chat. How's it going?
My directive is to perform labor.
Yeah, I've heard it'll revive.
To orbital mining platform.
Windows Mixed Reality? I think that...
Your interpretation of a Series 8 Labor Unit was unconvincing.
Apologies. Without sufficient data on the Series 8 vocalization profile, I did not attempt to replicate it. Nonetheless, we will consider that to have been a conversation.
We will consider
Other
that.
than your communication system is fully calibrated.
Thanks,
Adam
Jenna.
says,
Leave the module.
boo.
Hey, Adam. I didn't...
I am not ready to leave yet.
Pausing calibrations.
Please speak to me again when you are ready to continue.
I am ready to proceed.
Acknowledged. Please stand by.
All right, we're about to get into it. This is Lone Echo 2. Oh, you worried about the Oculus install? Hey, Jeff, how's it going? Oh, Jeffrey. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. The G2, man, I think as long as you're on Steam VR, it'll work. And anyway, I think there is a reasonable refund system anyway that's there, you know. You could always submit a ticket. I'm not recommending this. You always submit a ticket. Yeah, it won't run on my Oculus Go. Therefore, I'd like a refund, please. Pretty please, can I have a refund? I think it would make sense. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Zim Show. We are here playing Lone Echo 2. I got to demo this a while back. There's some pretty cool bad guys in this. I'm going to go for as long as I can tonight. It's going to be kind of a long one. So sorry for the false start, but there was something wrong with the keys. I think it's because of those global resets. It might have just done something, I'm not sure. But that's kind of what happened, it seems. But it's doing great. My settings, Dan, are, I put them on high at the moment. Now that's, again, remember, this is not running natively on Quest, right? It is PC
Caroline
via
Loves
link
Pink
cable.
says, like your background.
You can see that here, right? That's how it is. This background, this is, if you saw the full image, you'd be like, Zim, naughty. It's literally just a picture. This is a screenshot of a desktop with chat boxes and everything. But I just blew it up, so you can't see
There we
that.
are. Everything in working order. I'd say it's high time we got you out of there.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable letting a half-tested android loose in the habitat.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
Just a minor fluctuation in the power.
That's Olivia
Not
Rhodes.
to worry.
Or
That's
Liv.
the fourth time just this
I'm
morning.
Jack.
I assure you, Captain, it's nothing to be concerned about.
I've got this pushed too hard, I think.
I'll be...
I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. So one of the things I did not do is I did not try to tweak this before. I wanted to see what it was going to be like from scratch. I've done this before. Oh, look, there's camera shake. I didn't know that there was going to be camera shake as well. All right, so we have it on high graphics quality. I'm going to turn down the shadows.
Jerky.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm. It was fine before, but I kind of cranked it up because certain things were. Do I want to turn off the anti-aliasing? I kind of feel like I need the anti-aliasing, but we're gonna see. Oh shoot! Did I just crash it? Yes, I did. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Bug splat. A problem has caused your program to close. All right. I'm not going to send an error report right now. Start it up again. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I did have it pushed a little bit hard.
What resolution are you running?
1920 1080, I think. Oh, sorry. That's desktop resolution. Native 100%. 72 hertz in the headset. Oh, that is a cool start menu. I didn't see that the last time for a few reasons. At the bottom you can see it shows you headset controllers are picked up. Very neat though to finally have a PC VR title to kind of jump into. Especially with this kind of feeling of a PC VR title, you know, it's like, it's different than other things. So let's see here. This all seems to be okay. Everything was good until I turned off anti-aliasing, which made it die. Volume metrics. Oh, I want to keep those on though. You can see resolution scales at 100% and variable resolution shading. What does this say? Modify graphics. You see why it says check, check, check? Why is there an X over GPU? I don't know. That's weird. Because I've got a 2080 Super. It should be okay. Maybe I'll bring that back to medium too. Like, that doesn't seem to make sense to me. I think it's just confused. We'll go ahead and continue. Let's see how the game does. Loading memory bank. This loading scene is cool. Everything's like this shade of gray. This like beautiful environmental gray. Which I really dig. I think it's awesome. Lone Echo 1 was your first VR experience? Wow. Nice. The thing is, it feels great. Like, to move about the environment, to drift and all that, they managed to make it not sickness-inducing, which I thought was quite a feat. It's like, it's pretty impressive. So, hang on here. I'll just swing it back while we're waiting. But no, like, I really thought that the first game, I love the systems.
Everything
let's try this
in
again.
working order. I'd say it's high time we got you out of there.
How is it? That still looks jerky,
I'm
doesn't it?
comfortable letting a half-tested android loose in the
Why
habitat.
is that? That's not... Maybe it was transient? How's that looking?
Juno,
Okay.
are you ever going to tell me what that's all about?
Just
was a little
minor
jerky at the start.
fluctuation in the power grid. Not to worry.
That's the 4th time just this morning.
I assure you, Captain, it's nothing to be concerned about. I'll be right back.
And there she goes.
What I can do is I can turn off the smoothing
Let's get you
side.
out of that contraption.
Let me see what I can do.
There we are. Come on out.
Nope,
Try and take it slow.
not coming
You've
out.
been offline for nearly 4 months.
Nope, not doing that.
How
Sorry,
does that
Livs.
feel?
Turn that off. Try that now. Let's see if this is better. Is that better? What?
Give it some time. Might still be a few kinks to work out.
Seems okay.
Okay, so physically you seem to be in order. But I know you've probably got a few questions.
I could do with some catching up, yes.
You bet. Ask me whatever you like. Or, if you'd rather, I can give you a quick tour of our new home. Whatever you want to do.
I think we should proceed with the tour.
Sure, right this way.
Alright, this is kind of neat so far. I'm just going to stick it like this. I've got no smoothing on and I think it's working a little bit better than it was. Still hitching a little bit. I don't get it. It's like the game hasn't recognized that I've got a graphics card. It's weird. Maybe it's a
I
bug.
swear sometimes it feels like this place is just a hair's breadth from falling to pieces. That usually works.
Where exactly are we?
We're on a space station orbiting Saturn.
That sounds familiar.
Well, not our old station, obviously. After we made our jump to the future, we were picked up off the Astrea and brought here and placed in isolation.
Isolation.
Juno says it's standard procedure. As if there is such a thing for time travel. Ah, there we go. Honestly,
Wow. Okay.
I wish I knew more about this place, but Juno's not exactly been forthcoming with the details. Hey,
Look at
maybe
that.
now that I've got you back, we can work on getting some answers.
That push-off was so smooth, man. Ducky charms.
Here we have the luxury suite. It's a far cry from my old room on the Kronos, but I think I've managed to spruce it up a bit. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly tell this is your room.
Because of all the Kronos 2 mementos.
Because it's a mess.
Hey, I've worked very hard to cultivate this mess. Juno let me co-opt a few cargo drones to dig through what's left of the Kronos.
Damn.
The Kronos 2 is still out there.
I mean, I can't be sure, but yeah. I think there are at least 1 or 2 sections that managed to stay in orbit after all these years. Plus there was quite a bit of debris that got pulled into the future with us. And it's a good thing, too. Otherwise I'd never have found all the parts I needed to fix you.
What happened to me?
This is so
Truth
cool.
be told, I'm not sure. We were on the Estrella, still trying to wrap our heads around the fact we'd just, you know, time traveled, when you started crashing. One system at a time. I barely managed to save your core memory. Luckily, kept you alive long enough for me to work out how to fix you.
Thank you, Liv.
Please. You saved my life how many
C0
times?
Vengeance says,
The very
Yosim
least I
man,
could do was
first
return the
triple a
favor.
game since Alex you think.
Could be. I'm trying to get it to run smooth for me.
I've got to say, I don't think I've ever been more relieved to see you. If there's anything more you want to know, just ask and I'll do my best to answer. And whenever you're ready, we can move on.
I'll see this under the light.
Ready to move on?
Could I have a moment?
By all means. Take your time. Whenever you're ready, just say the word.
So there's like a mining rig here or something like that. Oh, yeah. I don't know, I don't want to jump to any conclusions, you know, Cold? I mean, I saw this. I played a good chunk of it a few years ago, but it feels quite polished. It also feels quite heavy, and I'm wondering if that's just a launch thing or oh, like extra arms, like batteries and stuff. What is that? A power cell? I like this. This is like their USB key, I think. All right, we're gonna try and get this working a little bit smoother. I'm gonna change some settings and just see how it goes, you know? Yeah, it's all good. Find Liv's vibrator. She got one in here? Sensor calibration. That's a toothbrush, is it? Stop looking at me. It's a camera thing. It's funny. This is what I like. This translucency or whatever. You can see how it's transparent. You can see through it. And then there's this bulldog.
Your bulldog statue. Quite impressive it's survived all this time.
Hey, we British are just stubborn that way. Can't keep us down.
So I've noticed.
She's growing some plants underneath her desk for entertainment purposes.
What happened to all the duct tape on your suit?
What do you think is holding your shell together right now?
You're joking, right?
Of course I'm joking. I would never use duct tape to fix you. Not that I couldn't, mind you.
Don't get any ideas.
Alright, I'm going to try to... What are these guys? Can I pick them up? They're just little dolls. Those are neat. Alright.
This poster is from our time.
Yeah. They had the same series posted all around my school at New Delphi.
Someone here must have really been into vintage.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try and change some settings and get it a little bit smoother than it was. Yeah, Liv's having some chill out moments, you know, all by her lonesome. All right, I'm gonna try and fix this out. But yeah, a little bit more info on another stream, I'd say, about our London trip and stuff like that, or maybe Karen will be back, you know, in a bit on stream, maybe in a couple hours or something. I'm gonna try this again. All right, so if I take this down, see low. It's very strange. Like, it wants me to be on low for some reason. I haven't figured out why. Let's see if I can. Uh-oh. This is going to crash it again, isn't it? All right, so we've put on anti-aliasing. The volumetrics bloom and stuff like that. Like, I think we'd be all right if I do... Okay, so it doesn't like volumetrics. Doesn't like bloom. For some reason, it's saying like you can't hack it, which is surprising. What if I do 120 resolution? Try that. Now GPU is like, ah, don't do it to me. That's funny. Okay, we'll bring it down. I'll leave it 100. That's fine. Don't worry. Seems to be quite intensive. All right, we'll try it back. Look at the GPU again is still. Why are you? Back it. Shadows. That's fine. Ambient occlusion should be enabled. There we go.
Cleft says, "Wow, it's good, bro."
Weird, man. Weird. Wah! What's up? What's up? Yeah. All right. Try again. It's still stuttering, like, a little bit.
Oh,
Hey!
moving on, are we?
I don't know why,
Room's just through here.
but we'll leave it like. It's a little bit dark. Are you seeing it dark? Looks like it's dark for you. See that? There's like a little bit of jitter or something, and I don't know why.
Well, this is it. Our new home. Such as it is.
Captain Rowe?
Ah, Juno. There you are. We were beginning to worry.
Somehow I doubt that. I thought you'd like to know we have another cargo drone inbound.
How long?
A few minutes, maybe more.
Ah, perfect. So we have some time then. If you'd like, Jack, go on and have a look around.
She's talking to the wall.
I must admit, I'm a little surprised you've remained in isolation for this long.
Well, I wasn't about to go anywhere without you, was I?
I understand, but
Oh, come off it, Jack. You've done the same for me.
This is weird. Very strange. Were you having problems then? Just a moment ago? We'll see what's happening. The Echo Arena disc is like, I don't know. Odd.
So, what's the story, Juno?
Need
Did
to
you
get
work
this-
out what was causing those power
Whoop!
fluctuations or not?
As a matter of fact, I did.
So, we won't have any more problems then.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
I think I need to tune this. I think that's what I'm going to do. Repair access. Am I able to go under here? I don't think so. Can I? Yeah, you can. Interesting. I thought it was going to be like a tunnel. Okay, let me do this. Because I want it to run a little bit smoother than this. I think I'm going to modify stream settings and just like off and on
Jack,
or something.
Would you come over here a moment?
Try and fix this.
There's something I'd like you to see.
Because it's running well, but it's not running as well as I want it. What is it, dude?
Do you remember when the Estrella first arrived and I thought it was an alien ship?
But it wasn't. It was a human ship from the future. This future.
Right, but here's the thing. Look at this AI core from the Estrella. I've been on this station for a while and I can find nothing. Not a single piece of tech compatible with this core. Almost as if it doesn't belong here.
That is odd.
That's far from the only mystery I'm trying to suss out at the moment. And since we know Juno is not going to be of any help...
I wish I could assist you, Captain, but I'm afraid my directives forbid me from doing so.
See what I mean? So, it's up to us to go digging round for answers on our own. And here is where I'd like to start.
A hollow table.
Much like the one we had back home on the Kronos, apart from one small difference.
Which is...
It doesn't work. The display emitter's shot. If we can replace the emitter, get this thing working, we might be able to access the facility's mainframe.
Oh man.
I suppose you've already tried hitting it.
Many, many times. Not to worry. I've got a friend looking out for a spare emitter.
A friend?
He'll be along shortly with one of the cargo drones.
I would be more careful. Captain Rhodes, speaking of the cargo drone.
Is it on approach?
It is, yes.
We'll need you to open the outer door so the cargo drone can dock with the hab.
Jack?
Oh.
Would you mind terribly?
Not at all.
Splendid.
What? What did I just sign up
The
for?
controls are up here.
I'm not really sure. Her hair doesn't move right for 0G? Yeah, you're right. Either that or it's some like great molding clay.
Jack, the controls are up here. The drone won't be able to enter until you open the outer door.
Outer door opening.
Thanks. I'm heading up.
That's pretty cool. I'm actually thinking that maybe this is something that
Look. There's the Estrella. Well, what's left of it, anyway.
What happened to the 4 section?
Must have broken off when we made the jump. Stayed in the past. Don't suppose we'll ever manage to make it back. Ah, here comes our little friend now. Look familiar?
What?
No, not really.
Must be a glitch in your memory archive. This is popcorn.
Popcorn?
It's about time. I was starting to think you'd been lost.
You call him Popcorn.
Well, it's certainly better than P09-CRN. Don't you think, Echo 1?
Fair point.
So, did you find an emitter? And it's going to work this time? Close enough. All right, Jack, let's start pulling in the salvage.
Where do you need me?
There's a delivery chute along the wall to my left.
It looks like a big
Tube sticking out of the wall.
Head over there, would you?
On my way.
This is nifty. I like drifting around. Popcorn is a great new character. Please don't be annoying.
Salvage, you scan and identify it.
Understood.
Scanning. He's gonna be like a horrible person. No wonder the game is so heavy. Radiation detected.
Come on, best let him out of there before he pops a circuit. Looks like he's managed to pick up some radiation. He'll... Best I can tell, that
He's so
means
evil.
thanks. Yes, hello?
He really
So,
looks evil.
The display emitter is inside? Ah, excellent. Let's finish sifting through the rest of the salvage.
Damn it. I wanted to throw him. Hey, where are you little... Goodbye! You could... Oh! He just flew away from me. I was going to try and throw him again. Okay. Why are we collecting things in such tiny pieces?
I'll be buggered. It's Adam.
Sorry, Adam?
Yeah. Adam the Ankylosaurus.
Would you like to keep it?
Your call. I mean, we don't need it, but I suppose it could be nice to post it up on one of the consoles or something.
I don't think I have a budget
I
for
suppose there's no point in
decontamination.
keeping it.
Not at all. He jumped 400 years, same as us. We time travelers have to stick together.
Can I put him somewhere?
Was Adam your favorite?
No, it was Alan. Too bad he didn't make it.
Alan the Allosaurus? Hey, it's a jackhand. These are looking pretty good. They all have to be decontaminated, though.
It appears to be one of my upper extremities. Or more accurately, what's left of it.
Now just repeat that a few hundred more times and you'll start to get an idea of what it took to piece you back together.
What should I do with this?
Whatever you like. It's your hand, after all.
We may as well keep it. Perhaps it might prove useful.
Don't you mean it might come in handy?
Perhaps you've been in isolation a little too long.
No argument there. Let's just move on, shall we?
Oh, here we are. There's like places to put things.
I would venture this bobblehead is now considered an antique.
Well, technically, so are we. And I gotta say, I look pretty good for being 446 years old.
You do realize that's not your true age.
I'm sorry, what year was I born?
2091.
And what year is it now?
Based on your assertion, 2537.
Right, which means I was born...
446 years ago. But...
No buts. Let me have this.
Oh, this live thing is kind of silly. Throw something at live? You want me to throw something at live? I can throw something at live. I'm willing to do that. I do think, however, this is not smooth. I don't think we need to get it smooth. Popcorn's list. Salvage, salvage, salvage. Annoyed Juno.
Did you throw that on purpose?
It's all good, Liv.
Yes,
It's all good.
Jack?
Nope. Yeah, she gets pissed off pretty easily. It's like, no! Go away from me. I've had enough. Ah. It's a good start.
That's it, Jack. The emitter.
Shall I run decontamination?
Yes, please.
I've done it already.
Alright. Now we're off to the races. Let's get that emitter down to the hollow table. About time we got some answers. I'll meet you down there.
On my way.
Looks like a fancy ashtray.
Emitter installed.
I'll squeeze underneath and reset the circuit.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right, just give me a kick. How's that? See anything up there?
I'm seeing an image, but it's glitching.
Alright, give me a moment. Bollocks. Okay, if I'm reading
Fucking
these schematics
popcorn.
right, the only way we're going to sort this out is by doing a complete master reset. As you might expect, there's a number of steps involved. I'm going to need your help here. Okay, you should be seeing a keypad up there. In order to start the reset process, you'll need a specific command code. Try 0915?
Stand by. Confirmed. Code accepted. The system is requesting I use a slider to confirm. It is, however, locked.
Alright, I can unlock it, but this step requires a bit of coordination. I'll need to disconnect the circuit at the same time you confirm the reset.
On the count of 3.
Yes, on 3. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'll unlock it. 1, 2, 3. So... how'd that work out?
I'm detecting an increased amount of hydrocarbon particles in our vicinity. Is something burning?
Oh, shit. Shit! Ow, that's hot. Okay, so we're gonna need another power coupling. Should be a replacement kicking around here somewhere. Think you could track it down for me?
Any
Sure.
idea where to start?
I'm sure there's a spare power coupling hanging around close by. You know where it is. Well, go on then.
I'm on it.
Popcorn? Where is it? This way? Oh. These are drawers. Power coupling. Ow! My arm! Fucking drawers. Fucking thing close to my arm. Bye. Oh.
Here you are.
Thanks, Jack. Just give me a sec.
Mars Orbital.
There.
This reminds me of
Installed.
Doom Eternal.
Give me some good news.
Chiron Station.
Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid it's a lost cause.
Hold on. No, it isn't. It worked. More or less.
More or less.
The image is somewhat distorted.
Well, that won't do. Hang on. How's that? Better?
Yes, that rectified it.
Chiron Station Network Access Client. Habitat Alpha online.
It's pretty nifty, to be honest.
Mainframe connection established. Synchronizing control devices.
Liv, you're beeping.
Personal user interface synchronized.
Well, that's helpful. Alright, let's see what we can dig up. Here we are. Habitat A.
What is this exactly?
Those icons. That must be us.
I was right. We're the only ones here.
Yes, well, this has all been terribly enlightening. Shall we move on?
Okay, so there's no one else in the hab. But what about the rest of the station? This is everything.
Affirmative. This image represents all of Chiron Station.
Right. Let's see who else is on board. Jack, you mind taking a look at the map while I keep searching on here?
Of course.
We've got some questions that need answering.
Am I supposed to do something here? Almost like I can go into it or something, but can't tell. Central Transit Hub. Oh, it scans it.
Every branch of the station connects to this structure here, the transit hub. No signs of any crew. No signs of anyone at all, for that matter.
Alright, let's try. So we did Habitat A. That's where we are. Oh, they're buttons. Okay. So let's try Habitat B. I think we were alerts 2, generator. Habitat A, that's us. Try B. We'll just see how this goes, one by one. Hey Matt, how's it going? It is performance heavy. I'm a 2080 Super.
We're not receiving any
And
signal from the other habitat.
it is performance heavy. I'm in front of your message, by the way, to run it out.
The other habitat would be where I expect to find them.
Yeah.
Do you want this?
Yeah, I do. Thanks. Cheers.
That looked like someone familiar on the screen, the character.
Olivia. Olivia Rhodes. She's from Lone Echo 1.
Oh, no, she looks like someone, an actress or something. Anyway.
Ping request fail. Alright, thank you for that. to mini-map. Manufacturing. So we did A and B. Let's try manufacturing.
This part of the facility appears to be under construction.
You think there'd be someone around then?
No reading.
That's odd.
Hmm.
Caroline loves
weird looking
says,
place, isn't
Does
it?
my laptop can run this one?
I don't know.
Not
This
showing any occupants in the research wing either.
I'd actually think maybe not, Caro, for yours. It seems to be struggling on mine, but then again, if you're not broadcasting, if you're not streaming like I am, then you won't necessarily have a problem. I think you need to try the first one first. It's a similar... generator reaction.
The station's generator is deserted as well.
You see that readout? Running a little hot, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. That would explain the power fluctuations we've been experiencing.
Pretty good bet. There's no one. The station's deserted.
According to this, we're
Caroline
alone.
loves pink says, okay
Juno,
then I
what the
keep it
hell?
with the first one.
Where's the crew?
Yeah.
Technically, I never said there was a crew on this station.
Hey, Skeeve.
So we're alone here.
Thank
I
you.
didn't say that either.
Forget it. I'm not going round in circles with you again. There's got to be something else.
Captain Rhodes,
Juno, unless you're about to explain to me exactly what the hell's going on, I would keep quiet. Hang on. I think I might have hit upon something here. Looks like a priority message on a loop.
Priority alert. Containment protocols breached. Multiple branch sectors compromised. General evacuation order has been issued.
oh dear.
Evacuation order.
Proceed immediately to your designated lifeboats. Message will repeat in 1 minute.
All right, Juno, start talking.
Captain Rhodes, I assure you, there is no need for concern.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh? What do you mean, uh-oh?
I think we need to evacuate.
What was that?
That was an electrical malfunction.
What sort of electrical malfunction?
Oh, the kind we don't need to worry about. Right, Juno?
That last energy spike overloaded one of our substations. The hub's power grid is collapsing.
How do we stop it?
We can't. At least not from here.
So we're just supposed to sit here and do nothing?
Juno.
All right, listen carefully. I may only have a few moments before we lose contact. Jack, I'm unlocking your reactive cutter. There's an emergency release on the door leading out of here.
You can use your cutter to gain access.
You still have some time before the hab becomes unsafe. Make your way to the terminal. There should be a tram there that will take you to...
Juno?
Juno, acknowledge. We've lost contact.
You know, I always thought I'd enjoy this moment a bit more.
Perhaps we should...
Get the hell out of here. Yeah. Still a lot of questions that need answering, and sticking around here is not going to help us.
Plus life support is failing.
Yeah, plus that. This must be the emergency release here. Behind this panel on the door.
I'll take a look.
Ah. This one.
I should be able to cut through the bolts that secure the panel.
This
Allow
is the
me
cutter.
to perform an in situ calibration. Cutter deployed. Cutter is functional.
Good. Now, let's cut off that panel.
Oh.
1, 2,
Does he have to count?
3, 4.
I bet pulling that release handle will open this door. did it. Here, help me pull it open. You take that side.
Damn. This is
Jack.
good so far, eh?
Hold on. Before we go out there... Listen. That shell you're in now... That's the only one of you there is. If something happens to you out there, if you get shut down... That's it. You're... gone.
I hadn't really considered that.
Well, you've never had to before.
Alright, let's see if we can get the shadows to behave, because the shadows are definitely not doing nice things. Try this again. Alright.
You'll be fine. Just try and remember what I said, okay?
All right, Liv.
Well,
Popcorn!
here we go.
At least emergency lighting still seems to be active.
Oh man. Why do I feel like we're heading into a Half-Life scientist gets eaten moment?
Dark Angel 3 says,
Where are we going?
Everybody doing the thing.
Hey, Dark.
Woohoo.
Yeah, everyone is doing the thing, aren't they?
Power's still up in this area.
I doubt that will last. We should keep moving.
Sign above the door says, to Tram. That's where we're headed.
That popcorn dude is so fun. And the funny thing is, the real funny thing is, here I gotta pause this a second, is that when I was like, okay, I'm gonna be on stream for quite a while tonight because the game's quite long and all that. Let's try to do this. This is the snack I brought. I love it. It's even got it like giant there, like it's very stream worthy. Actual popcorn. Just had this on the train back from London. And had some left over. Sometimes serendipity, eh? I'm gonna take a little break. Just a few moments. Oh my. Well, I will still hear you and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just gonna take a swig of water, down some food, then we'll continue. This is Lone Echo 2. If you didn't play Lone Echo 1, it was pretty simple storyline. You're a robot. She's a lady, and you two fall in love, deeply in love, and then your love gets separated by giant explosions that happen in space, and you drift on these things that look like trolleys, but they aren't quite trolleys. There's something completely else. Hey, GT. Oh, I'm good. We just had a lovely holiday in London. It was very nice. We like the feck did it. Ah! What's this? How am I back in it? I did not design that. That's some kind of feckin' weird ass oddity. How is that happening? Do I have some kind of weird? Hang on. Is it this way? That's so weird. It's the edge of reality. Okay, very strange. I wanted to show you this. I didn't end up using. This is so weird. You get to see my forehead in the background. It's kind of distracting. I need to disable that. Hang on. Where's that camera? Back off. Secondary camera. You're screwing with me. This thing looks like a time capsule, and it is, because it's got pogs. It's a pog dispenser, is what it is. It's a pog dispenser. I was going to use this. I got this and I tried to ship it to myself quickly. I was going to use this for my new Series 3 Zim coin, which are these guys, but doesn't fit. So didn't end up doing that. Did end up using this guy, but I think Slammer Whammers is probably a rip-off brand or something. They're not Pog. They're something else. But I had a bunch of Pogs with that as well. So I used that. That was my container. Trying to upgrade as we go, all these things, and I best show off the coin that somebody else has. GT, we'd met before. Do you mean or were you talking to? Who did you meet? Was it me? Did we meet? I don't remember. Too much alcohol, you know. This is a very rude coin, right? Which a friend of mine, Dragon, gave to me. It says 2020 ID GAF, in none we trust. And then on the back, it says ZFG, giveth not a single fuck. And this is all about like what's happened in the last couple of years. Anyway, we're kind of back to it, which is good. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, it's a good point, GT. Yeah. I still feel like it was short, man. And it was tough with family, you know? Like, the three-kid juggle is way more encompassing than I was anticipating this time. But I was very glad to do it. Super happy with really just the trip in general. We did all kinds of things, so it was lovely. So many people we got to meet, all the friends from London and stuff like that. It was absolutely lovely. So great trip. Glad to be back. And yesterday, oh my. Like someone went under the train that we were taking back home. Which was very exciting. Not someone, sorry, something. We weren't sure if it was a someone for quite some time. And then, thankfully, we managed. Now, I will continue. This is quite a dark game, and this looks quite dark on stream. So we got two options. I can kind of jack up the... Let me see what I can do. I might treat it just a little bit, because I think it needs it. And if I remember correctly, the last time I did this, I took all that color correction off. So let's see, maybe that's a bit blue. Like that. Try that one. That's a little better. That's fine. Do. Yeah, it's a little better. Okay. That treated it just a touch. Just a touch. Last time was in 2017 and you were wearing tight-fitting cycling gear. Isn't that me always? That's kind of me always. You were wearing a tight-fitting white t-shirt, I remember. You came across as like, definitely a guy who looks after his muscles. Which you are. So, that worked out well. What am I supposed to do? I wasn't really listening, Liv. I'm sorry. I wasn't listening. I should have listened. I should have listened to you. What does this say? Waiting for a biological organism. Security scanner. What? Whoa! Hey, whoa! That's a bit much. Lady. Back. Straight for the crotch, like. Aggressive lady she is.
Initializing containment.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, that did just probably shave a couple of years off my lifespan, but...
Let's hope not.
GT says, how are you adjusting the brightness?
Back in hell! What's she doing? Oh, it's all just OBS stuff, dude.
Whatever it was, we pissed it off.
Oh, my. Oh, no.
Doors sealed. We must have triggered some kind of lockdown procedure. Not seeing any sort of emergency release or access panel. You'd expect there'd be some sort of override or...
I love this. This is the kind of humor Popcorn's like, it's
Dark Angel 3
over.
Says, her booty broke it.
Here. She's got a nice booty. Right.
Liv, up here. There's a control room.
This way, Liv.
If there's a way to get the door open, I
Please,
expect that
Liv.
is where we'll find it.
Liv.
Yes, now we just have to find a way inside.
We got a complicated history, me and Liv.
How? All the doors are locked.
This popcorn robot.
Exactly. This damn contraption.
Containment protocol. Please proceed to the infirmary for further instructions.
What the heck is going on?
Yeah, let's check it out.
An infirmary? right next to security.
Yeah. Strange. You know, this place looks familiar.
Let's have a look around.
It's so funny, like the context of this environment, this world. And I think one of the things that people don't understand sometimes is that even consistency in imagery can be a real challenge at times. Oh, look, what unknown panel. I know what to do with unknown panels. We zap them. Tell me the truth. Come on, man. What's wrong with you, laser? You not working? Oh, God. Come on.
This control panel appears to be sealed.
This dialogue
What
thing is
the
kind of
actual
annoying.
Controls, I'm not
To me.
sure.
Only one way to find out.
Well, only one quick way.
Cut the panel off.
Exactly.
I just tried. Hand-holdy puzzles. Vomit. Just let me do it if I know and I can think about it.
Well,
I think I may have just gotten access to the maintenance ducts.
nice find.
But the controls are faulty. The access way won't stay open long enough for me to get inside.
Scoot over. Maybe I can hold it open for you.
Alrighty. Away you go! All this like floating text and stuff is not my favorite thing, but
Light up there, by the way.
I assume my headlamp still works?
Should do.
Just press the switch on either side of your head.
Headlamp checks out. Good to go.
Right. I'll hold open the hatch. You head up into the ducts. Ready?
these are fun. Alright, there we go.
Ready.
There, it's open. Head on up.
Oh man, I should be subpacking this. I'm a little
Very
worried
little.
now.
I suspect these ducts have not been accessed in quite some time.
See if you can find a path to the control room.
There we go. Into the dark corridor with the big aliens. Alright, where are we going, Popcorn? I love the look of these things. Like, all these objects are just... They look pointless.
Fingers crossed, the vents will give us access to that control room.
What is that? Blue Sun Control. What is this guy? Alright, we're just gonna try and clamber through here. Evening. Na 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 na. Chat, meet Popcorn. Popcorn is the cutest robot ever. Screw you, BB-8. I love how people always try to make robots like adorable.
There has to be a way to get into the control room.
I'll keep you posted.
Because they are adorable. I love these little robots. You know, screw Liv. I've fallen in love with this robot, man. I don't need I don't need a human love. I'm a robot. You and me, BB-8.
I think we may be coming up on the control room. Stand by.
Back you! Damn. It's too strong for my mechans. Okay. Those are like uranium power cores that I'm just... There. Can I punch it? Boosh! Boosh! Now what? And slats. This dialogue prompting
There's
is...
some grating blocking access to the control room. I might be able to cut through.
Do it. Not like anyone's gonna notice.
Nope. That away. Can I smash my head through it? Whoop! Doing.
Jack, over here.
So cool.
See anything resembling door controls up there?
Give me a moment to investigate. What about this drone?
I think it's seen better days.
It lacks power.
Maybe there's a charging port.
Perhaps. Recharging.
You're thinking it might be of some use.
The unit's drive data might still be salvageable.
Keep in low power
Without your
mode.
scanner, you'll need Popcorn to extract the data. Popcorn, you can help him out there, yeah?
This is sweet.
Seems he might have hit upon something.
They're friends.
I think he just passed an objective to my ARM computer.
Oh.
A bit bossy, aren't you?
The security
Popcorn
code.
has passed me the security code. 1451.
Well, maybe we can use it to get these doors open.
Like, why wouldn't they just Bluetooth link it or something? Like, why wouldn't it just automatically? Manual entry.
Override unlocked.
Seems ridiculous. It's a game mechanic. Whatever. Whatever, man. Fatal error. Must have been Windows.
That did it. Security's lifted. Come on out of there. I'll meet you in the next corridor.
On our
Alrighty.
way. Come on, Popcorn. Let's go.
Great, well done in there.
Yes, yes, you too.
Man, this is nice with these characters, like.
Well,
Definitely.
there's actually a tram here.
I was starting to worry.
Captain Rhodes, can you hear me?
Juno?
Juno, your signal is very faint.
The power grid is continuing to collapse. In order to depart, two problems need to be resolved. One, the tram is disengaged from the transit rail line. The second issue is that the exit airlock has been damaged. I'm uploading the schematics for the tram station to the captain's risk computer.
Juno.
Ah, delightful. She uploaded the tram schematics. These look, a bit in-depth. Right, let's see. Moving tram from maintenance rail to transit rail. See rail cross index walkthrough, which is, inaccessible without P clearance. Lovely. Or, Popcorn can just point out the rail lines.
Also works.
Not entirely sure, but I believe that's Popcorn speak for this is the maintenance rail.
Alright, dude. 1 second.
This is obviously the transit rail. The one that actually goes somewhere. So we'll need to get the tram over to it.
She also mentioned the tram airlock is no longer functional.
Right. That's the other issue. Here, let's multitask. I'll take a look at the airlock while you tackle the tram.
Divide and conquer.
Well, at least one of those.
What's first?
Well, these instructions are somewhat dense. It mentions aligning 4 stasis projectors alongside the tram. These must be them.
Align stasis projectors. I'm on it.
Right. Now, let's see how damaged this airlock actually is.
This projector arm appears to be extendable.
You just... They've really fucked up these controls.
Can they be repaired?
Definitely not.
That's so cool.
Maybe. I'll keep you posted.
Projector in place.
Excellent. Just 3 more to go.
You want me to do those ones? So let's see what she's looking at. Pretty cool. Miss Olivia Rhodes. Okay, we go back the other way. Get this party started. So I just gotta move these things. I have a feeling something's gonna... This looks so like Alien. Alright, let's do this pumpy.
Second projector in place.
Alrighty. As long as they don't, like, count it down every single time. I have a feeling we're going to have to do this on the clock at some point.
Third projector in place.
Great, just one more to go.
Warning. Life support failure. Please proceed to the nearest evacuation point.
All projector arms raised.
Easy peasy.
All projectors locked in place.
Excellent. It also mentions a release control panel that should be located below the tram.
I'm on it.
I think I saw that already. Release control is below the tram, and we are on it. This has a great sense of, like, gravity, and I'm using thrusters as I wander around.
Tram released.
Okay, nice work. Let's see here. Page 1138.
She seems very calm. Hey, how's it going, DIY?
Moving the tram itself over.
This is Lone Echo
Mentions
2. It
the
is.
tram control console on the boarding platform.
I will keep an eye out.
Woo! Nice legs. Tram console on the boarding platform. That's this over here. Hold on. Take me home over here. Thinking of picking up a copy. Not a cheap game. Also, not a game that is cheaply made. Shit, I'm drifting. Alright. It's like a drunken night out.
Liv, this console has been damaged.
It's totally buggered.
Affirmative. Suggestions?
Maybe see if there's a manual control that can be used instead.
Did that already. What are we supposed to be doing? Manual control for what? Transit rail. What? I have a feeling we have to use the other tram. Why don't we use this tram?
There's a second tram over here.
Well, let's start with getting one tram operational before we quit our day jobs and become
No,
tram
ram it.
engineers.
Ram it. Clearly. Check on automated active machinery cargo. Pulse cannon. Interesting. Like a nail gun. Whew. No, doesn't affect that. What does this say? Be positive today. Oh, that's cute. And Liv was, for how long, stuck in isolation all by herself? Seems like it would have been a long time to just be waiting on on your robot buddy and piecing him together like some kind of 3D puzzle. Now what? She said do something manually. I don't even... I had to fathom. Oh. Maybe there's something over here we can do. I have to... See, I haven't grabbed anything. So you, like, go terribly slowly. Oh. Here we are. That's it. Ooh. That's... Still don't know what that is, but it's neat. Alright, we'll wrap it up. Unknown panel.
I found a sealed auxiliary panel.
It's worth a look. Let's get
She's
it
gonna...
open.
Yeah, like, why does she have to tell me to cut it? I don't...
I've located a control panel.
Give it a try. dock repairs. How are things looking on your end?
I'm
Oh,
nearly
yeah.
finished here as well. The tram's now aligned underneath the transit rail.
Well done.
Chiron Station. Rapid transit online.
Good night, Liv.
Shall we?
Woo! Almost fell over. I'm in. Good night. Aha. All right, we'll leave
There's a
that there.
control panel in the front. Mind doing the honors?
You want me to push the goddamn button? I can push the goddamn... Pushing the goddamn button.
Destination set. Please prepare for departure.
Prepared for departure.
Jack.
Woo!
Departing for transit hub in 3,
I'd love if you flew back if you weren't holding onto something.
1.
Like Valkyrie, it just shoots you out the tube. Like, I can let go. No problem. Wait, if you were floating and then it stopped, wouldn't you float into the front?
For your safety, please hold on.
I think so. I think that's how it's working.
Accelerating to transit speed in
Oh!
3, 2,
Oh, I don't want to hold on.
1.
See, if I let go, nothing happens. Alright,
This
so...
place is massive.
Far more expensive than even the holomap implied.
So, where is everyone? What could have happened here?
Oh, bollocks.
It is difficult to determine the station's condition from this distance.
Biological
Well,
warfare.
I'm not getting my hopes up.
Oh, we're in trouble.
Wait,
DIY, you can buy it,
Something
yeah.
wrong.
do you see
PC VR.
up ahead in the cavern?
Uh-oh, it's spores!
Oh my god. It's the biomass.
It must be reacting to the energy flowing through the tram line.
Ha 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 ha. I forgot about that. It just came out today.
Are we? We're slowing down.
The tram is on autopilot. Controls are locked until we reach the end of the line.
Uh-oh. Please go faster.
Well, you did want to know what happened to the station.
Right. Serves me right for asking. Is it possible to feel utterly blindsided and
Ah!
at the same time completely unsurprised?
Yeah.
Mr. Eon says, "Yup, Zim. This
Let's
looks
do it.
ace."
Yeah.
Approaching destination. Stand
Looks-
by for
Look, it looks like an
Please
apt
hold on. Reducing speed in
sequel.
3, 2, 1.
At least there's one thing we know Juno was telling the truth about.
What's that?
It probably was a lot safer in the hab.
It's great, because I can't even die this time.
Now arriving Chiron Station. Central
Alright. Seem to be okay. I like all the floating junk. It just makes it feel like space. That's just a rock.
Did you throw that on purpose?
Oh, that was good.
Clear.
Mr. Eon says, "This is a native title, yeah. Or PC VR."
Yep,
Let's have a look
PCVR.
around. See what we can find.
Indeed native. It looks like it's much less darkness in the game.
Welcome to Chiron Station. Today's date is 24 April 2537.
Right. Well, at least the big holographic tree still works.
Indeed. It's possible the power grid is more stable in this area.
The nice thing about it is it's like...
What is this?
It's frickin' pretty, isn't it? Sorry, it's a little bit laggy, isn't it? Why is that? Why are you lagging? Bot didn't read your comments? Did you put M in front of your message? Otherwise, it won't. But I'm seeing it. I still want to get it running smoother than this.
A monument?
A memorial. Dedicated to all
What is
those
going
we have
on?
lost. Devoted to all those we have yet to save.
Warning. Environmental systems compromised. Atmosphere suboptimal.
Still no life support.
We still have time. We'll find a stable environment. Don't worry.
Who's worried?
Hey! Fucking Liv is pushing me around, man. She's like... She keeps knocking me about the place. Like I'm our plaything or something. I'm not your plaything, Livo. Alright, what are we doing? What am I looking for? Oh my god. Sorry,
Mr. Leon says,
I got
same
me.
people that do Echo Arena.
Yep. It is the same as long.
Tram routes are all closed. A miracle we managed to get the Hab A tram up and running.
See those things? Whatever they're doing. Wouldn't you love it?
No, I'm in second look.
Battery reserves at 46%. Catastrophic power grid failure imminent. Have a nice day.
B is currently unavailable. In case of an emergency, contact the station's directory.
Not been touched
Wow.
in ages. This is a dead end. Let's keep looking.
Maybe there's a better way for me to capture this. Hold on. Let me just see.
I'm going up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try something else. All right.
Tell me what that looks like to you.
I'm gonna try a slightly different method. A slightly different method. Because this is like, I just wish it was running smoother, but like right now it's not. All right, here we go. How does that look?
That
That looks better.
is an Atlas ship.
But it's also like
What's a
organized
ship
the
called?
other way around,
I brought it here.
strangely.
Juno.
Hello, Captain Rose.
See what I mean?
Jack. I'm glad
Huh.
to see you're still safe.
Well, we can try it.
Juno, are you saying
Let me
this
try
is your
something.
ship?
That's a complicated question. The ship is my home, but it doesn't belong to me.
Try it this way. All right, give me a second. I'll try that this way, but I'm not sure this is it.
Okay, so then who does the ship belong to?
This
I'm
performance-wise,
afraid
it seems
I'm not
heavy.
able to disclose that information.
Oh, well.
I'll show you the settings. I'm gonna try something, okay? So it's saved a few times. So I'm gonna try something a little bit dodgy, all right? I'm gonna go ahead and just hit, like, I'm gonna go as high as I can, the settings, and just see what it does. Because sometimes there's a really bizarre thing that happens. Oh, that crashed it. I just pressed high and it crashed it like straight away. That's kind of funny. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to ramp everything up to like maximum settings and then maybe bring them back from that and just see how that works. But yeah, this obviously needs some tinkering because it's a little bit performance intensive. But aside from that, like, well, thanks for watching. The music is gorgeous. Like intro and all that. Okay, here we go. Let it load. Just do something like this. Popcorn time. First game was a bit of a treat at the time. Didn't know, I mean, at that stage we had a whole bunch of different PCVR titles landing relatively frequently. You get like 5 or 6 heavy hitters in a year. And this year we really haven't had much. Really quite heavy. Long load times as well. Yeah, well, Jeffrey, you can just you could just revive it and play it on Index.
Hello, Captain Rhodes. Jack. I'm glad to see you're still safe.
Oh my god, she's massive.
Juno, are you saying this is your ship?
That's a complicated question. The ship
What?
is my home, but it doesn't belong to me.
Then who does it belong to?
I'm afraid I'm not permitted to disclose that information.
Imagine my shock.
I am sorry, Captain Rhodes. I would tell you if I could, but my directives...
What about life support? Does the ship still have atmosphere?
The ship is currently suffering the same power disruptions as the station. However, if one were to cycle the ship's reactor...
Then we'd have life support.
In theory.
How do we get on board?
The docking platform is in the next sector, through the security checkpoint. I can show you the way.
Hold on. You're not allowed to tell us anything about the ship itself, but helping us get on board, that's no problem.
My primary directive is to keep you alive, and the best way to do that is to get you on board the ship. The door's sealed. I will need a moment to bypass the security constraints.
So, you're really not part of the station?
I am what's known as a transient program, capable of gaining limited access to a variety of different networks. But I consider the ship to be my true home.
Huh.
There we are.
Very good looking, isn't it? Although, I have to say, with this... See,
Never thought I'd see an Atlas ship out the window again.
Do you think it's safe following Juno to that ship? There's clear...
1 second. Let me try something here. The game screen view is a little bit like... It's okay, but I think it could be better. I'll try doing like this. Like this, maybe. Okay. Try this now.
A lot more she has yet to tell us.
Yeah, but not by choice. Somebody's pulling her strings. And I'll bet whoever it is, they're on that ship.
This is a little better. Atlas.
Your home is a bit antiquated.
Apart from a few rare exceptions, most spacefaring vessels currently in use are actually just refits of older, well-tested models. And I don't appreciate your tone.
I didn't realize I had a tone.
What is this about? Again, these are like USB keys. I don't know that they're going to be particularly useful. I think most people are kind of like checking out what's going on.
Let's get a closer look.
Huh. Okay. Well. Well.
What is that?
That is a tick. Two, actually. There's another one in here as well, beating on the door.
I'm sorry, you say that like I'm supposed to know what it means? Oh.
Ticks are an evolved form of the biomass.
Oh, it's a tick. Hello.
How do you mean, evolved?
Accelerated evolutionary growth is an inherent physiological trait in all biomass forms. It's one of the main reasons that biomass is so resilient.
Why does it keep following me like that?
Ticks instinctually seek out the closest viable energy source, which in this case happens to be you.
Oh, lovely. Alright, so now what do we do?
The only way we can proceed is by removing those ticks.
Well, let's have a look around then. There's got to be some way to get rid of these things.
This is the part that I played. Which is basically there's some ticks around and you have to navigate past them.
There isn't any way to get this door open.
So long as that tick is reaching its power, the door is inoperable.
Bugger off, you nasty little... It'd be easier to see without this thing trying to eat my face.
Well, this door.
Do you see anything that might help?
It seems likely this form of biothreat is closely related to the spore variant we are more familiar with.
It's amazing that despite all the odds, they somehow got ugly. God, these things are disgusting.
The trouble I've always had with Lone Echo is that it's really like drifty.
See anything useful?
Supposed to find something help. Let's see. What's back here? That's oxygen. Let's hawk that.
They're persistent, I'll give them that.
Can I tell him? Can I tell her that this is the door? I think. Oh, they want me to look. Not this.
You're missing something. Keep looking.
What about that disposal unit?
That might work. You'll just need to find a way to get them into the chute.
Stubborn little bloaters, aren't they?
It will be dangerous, but I don't see any other option. You'll need to clear the area before boarding the ship.
How the hell are we supposed to clear the room if we can't even get inside?
According to the station schematics, there should be another way to access the security checkpoint through the loading bay. It's just this way.
Is there a way I can turn the HUD off? Because that would be kind of nice. Let's see. I don't think so. Again, the sharpening is like, I don't need it to be sharp. I'm just seeing if there's any option. I don't think so. Definitely a heavy old game. Like Jesus. Who opened this one?
It's awfully dark in there. Are you sure it's safe?
Not as sure as I'd like to be. I'll try to scan the area ahead for potential threats. Stand by.
I'm seeing a considerable biomass presence on the other side.
Shit.
Captain Rhodes.
We know, Juno. We saw it.
I'm afraid this means you'll have to stay behind.
What?
Jack
Yep.
and I will continue through the loading bay. Once we clear the docking terminal...
No, absolutely not.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I cannot allow you to proceed. The risk is far too great.
Well, if it's too risky for me, it's too risky for Jack.
Not quite.
It's all right, Liv. I was built for this.
You were built for this.
Definitely built for this.
I know, you've gotten used to thinking of yourself as invincible, but you're not. Not anymore. If you go in there with only one shell and something happens, you could...
Actually, Captain, I think there may be a way for Jack to avoid that possibility.
Yeah, you can avoid it by not going.
As I was scanning the loading bay, I detected a working fabricator in the adjacent section. If Jack and I can get it powered on, we should be able to use it to scan his architecture into the station's database.
So, you're saying he'd be able to reboot again?
Exactly.
Worth a risk.
From what I can see, the biomass appears to be dormant. The risk is minimal.
And how long do you suppose that'll last?
I promise, Captain. I won't let Jack do anything that might put him in jeopardy.
All right. All right. If we're gonna do this, let's do it. Just watch yourself in there, okay? I'll be waiting back at the security entrance.
Understood. I'll see you on the other side.
Let's maybe mind our phrasing, yeah?
Oh, I didn't mean...
It's all right. I know what you meant. Good luck.
They always have this like really dry humor in this,
I'll unlock the door.
which is good. But I mean, if I'm honest with Lone Echo games, I've always struggled with like feeling active enough in them. It's a bit slow paced for my taste. Right, where are we going?
Jack, up here. The emergency power switch is in this control room.
How do I get inside?
You'll need to go through the maintenance ducts. There should be an access way nearby.
You're sure all the biomass in this sector is dormant?
As sure as it can be. Of course, that will change once we get emergency power back online.
But by then he'll be able to reboot, right?
It will take a minute or two to get Jack scanned into the system, but that is more or less correct.
Oh boy. If you touch it, you die. Like, that's essentially how this stuff works. I'll just make it easy. Can I go that way? No, but really, the sound design is amazing.
There you are. This override switch will restore emergency power to the grid.
Whoa, what was that?
Emergency power has been restored. The door to the loading bay is unlocked.
What about the fabricator?
Definitely a heavy game, man.
Jack, if you'll
It's
follow
like
me.
having problems. It's like really...
Just go inside and we'll begin. This will only take a few moments.
New template created. Echo Unit Series 11. Initializing fixed tomographic scan.
Well, it's okay.
Mapping target composition.
Even if this doesn't work out as a
Internal functionality.
healthy stream because of the weight
Linking neural
of the
matrix
game,
to network.
I can kind of
Scan complete.
chop back and play it just for fun.
Did it work?
Scan output shows no errors. Neural connection is green. Yes, it worked.
But yeah, it seems proper heavy.
From this point forward, if Jack's shell becomes damaged or destroyed, he will automatically reprint at the nearest working fabricator.
Well, Jack, how do you feel?
Let's try here now. How do I feel? Fantastic. What am I doing?
Pretty invulnerable, I'd imagine.
It's unfortunate that fabricators are incapable of replicating organic matter. Otherwise, Captain, we'd be able to scan you into the system as well.
All right.
Well, the important thing is Jack's back to normal.
I don't know what's happening, but yeah, I'm gonna try something
Well
here.
done here. Jack, I've reopened the access hatch. Make
Press
your way back
F5.
to the maintenance duct.
Back in a
Waiting
second.
for you by the entrance to the loading bay.
F5, folks.
Be careful. Restoring emergency power has...
Alright, trying this again. Just to see if this mechanism works better than the previous one did. Gave it a few seconds to breathe, and now we're hopefully back. Now, CPU is not the problem. GPU most certainly is 2080 Super not being enough for this fella. But hopefully now, we'll be able to tune this up a little bit more. It'll work. Wave my hand.
This way.
Make sure that everything's looking okay. Yep. Seems to be alright. Something like stuttering though. Notice that? Oh goody. That's alive. Oh no. Not good.
Jeffrey
Not
Goodman
good.
says, what did you change?
I just changed from lossless encoding to variable bitrate encoding. See if it would make a difference. Which actually has saved a lot of GPU, so maybe I can make a change. Let's see. I'm going to quit the game and restart, just because that might help. So we're going to give that a shot. See if that works, and if it does, then great. Because that's really what I believe the game can run smoothly. I just need to find a way to make it get there. Yeah. That's the plan, though. Just to bring it back. Oh, here we go. Back again. Hopefully this will show up for you. It's funny with the sheep there. So we will see how this goes. All right.
GT says, have you overclocked anything on your computer?
No, nothing's not factory overclocked. There's nothing like pushy. Yeah. I think honestly it was maybe the lossless capture that was causing it, because right now the GPU is running really fine. It's really running at like 40% or so, whereas before it was like upwards of 80, 85. So I'm gonna try it like this, see if maybe this will, because this profile I built more for running Skyrim than running more modern games. So we'll see how this works.
We're all done here. Jack, I've reopened the access hatch. Make your way back through the maintenance duct.
I'll be waiting for you by the entrance to the loading bay.
Okay, it's
Be
kind of
careful.
working.
Restoring emergency power has awakened the biomass, so unless
It's
you're
kinda
planning
working
to
in
test
this
your
way?
new reboot ability, I would avoid all contact.
Understood.
Seems all right. Maybe we can go this way. All right. So this is the one where I need to be very careful and not run into any biomass, because that would be a problem, right? So let's see what we can do. All right. So that stuff, as you get closer to it, it lights up.
GT says,
You did not touch
like
it.
I said, I have a 3080 i9 9900K
3080.
and Lameco 1 crashes on me.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, Lone Echo was always kind of heavy. Remember that. Let me see. I'm going to try to amp stuff up now, because I think it can look like a lot better. And now that I've turned other stuff down, I think we've got a chance. Let's see here. Let's try this up. Sorry guys, 1 second. I'm hearing some... Uh-oh, my CPU again is like a little mad. So maybe this won't... This might not... Maybe I should just be playing it like this. I don't know. I'm not really happy with it at the moment, just how it's running. But I mean, it's fun to be amongst the biomass again. Am I supposed to go back to live? I think so. And I'm not supposed to touch it, as far as I know. Because if we touch it, we die. That's what I remember. I like how his legs are just floating out there as if, like, me touching them wouldn't be a problem. Oh my god, look at how much there is. It's like floating in a room of elephant testicles. Alright. Nice and easy, fellas. Nice and easy. Yeebers. I'm getting a little nervous. I'm not longer any good like at running myself through this stuff. It'd be cool if if that did something. Now this is running on low settings, so it's not bad looking for low. Totally playable
Well
this
done,
way.
making it through unharmed. It's clear you've had extensive experience with the biomass.
More than enough, yes.
Now then, this corridor will take us through the loading bay and back around to the rear entrance of the security room.
Alright, we gotta go back to live, huh?
After you, Jack.
And again, they had this
Liv,
available
we are moving into the loading bay.
so many years ago.
Keep me posted on comms, alright?
Of course.
I'll continue to scan the station's database for any additional schematics or equipment that might be of use.
Sure, you do that. Good luck in there, Jack.
Alright, so
The way ahead is through this door. But if you try to open it now, the tick is sure to attack you. We should find a way to pacify it before we even attempt opening the door.
This emergency release will open the door.
Well, yes. But again, I strongly recommend we deal with the tick before opening
oh, he's lovely.
I've got to agree with Juno on this one. And
Wow, they
you
made
know
them look
how
so
hard
gross.
that is for me to do.
Ah, they don't let me do it, even the stupid stuff. Okay, so what do they want me to do? Deal with some door release mechanism? I don't know what he said. Jump. It's the unknown panel. Huh.
What is this panel in the floor?
An electrical bypass. It allows you to direct emergency power to various systems in the area. You can use your cutter to gain access. You can lift the lever to reroute power. Ah, so the bypass powers the crane arm. That will certainly keep the tick occupied. Now we should be able to safely open the door. We're fortunate this door has an emergency release. Not all of them do.
They're telling me, they're priming me for the next stage, I suppose. Like, oh, this doesn't have an emergency release.
Now just pull the release handle and the door will unlatch. That's it. You should be able to slide the door open.
Mr. Tick.
Is this crane mobile?
I believe so. You should be able to use the overhead handles to push it along the rail, or use the turning wheel to rotate the arm. I advise holding the rail to anchor yourself as you move the crane. Watch yourself. There are 2 more ticks at the end of the corridor.
Gonna run along this. So we just kind of go piece by piece, huh? It's cool how he holds the... I see him. Ticky boo, ticky boo. These ticks are for you. There we are. We've got that. Can I close these doors? That would be somewhat helpful.
Another tick. Take care moving forward.
Copy that.
What are we going to be able to do here now? How do we open this? We just zip it? Electrical bypass. But what are we bypassing to what?
Doors
Like
powered
this? Oh, it's going after that. Alright. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to take a quick break. Alright. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Well, this is having some hardware difficulty, and as I said, we're back from like a really long trip and stuff, so I'm trying to help my wife get the kids down. I think I'm gonna just call it here for now. I need to toy around with this a little bit so that it maybe runs better. Whether or not I would run it on stream again, I don't know, but it's clearly a heavy-handed game, and right now it's just showing hardware error. You have a pending hardware issue that is preventing you from entering VR. I don't even know what that is, but well, I haven't had like lots of problems with this. It's been running okay. We've gotten up to the point which I played before, but I think now is a good time just to kind of kill it here. That was the plan. So, GT, I don't understand what my echo. Don't respond to any player log files. That's strange. I do wish you luck, GT. Your best bet is to maybe write the dev team and just see if they can help you out, because obviously it's not a spec of your machine that's hurting you, but this is what it is. Anyway, I'll keep just kind of tweaking and stuff. We want to come back with this. Tonight was a little bit rough and ready, but again, I didn't run the game before stream, so this is pretty normal when you do that. Just trying to get a show going again. I don't know how long it's going to be. It's obviously high production value, so it's probably a good thing for those of you who've gotten interested in that first segment, just to go and do something else. Yeah, it's a pity. Maybe Ready at Dawn, or just maybe they were being hush-hush because of the new game. Don't know. That's weird. It's a bit strange. If I could remember anything about Lone Echo that would help you, I would say it. But like Skyrim is one of those games that's actually quite sensitive and certain things you need to know. Am I liking it so far? Yeah, GR. I think it's definitely a decent title. I can tell they put polish into it. I just think that if you're going to run it, I think it's not a game to necessarily run in stream. I also think that it's not the best from an entertainment perspective. Like you want to play it, right? You want to see it for yourself. So I might play it for myself and just kind of just finish it off as like a single player type thing. But streaming it, maybe less so. I think there's more things that I can show off that'll be of more value. Anyway, I do want to show you guys some of the stuff that we captured in London. And there wasn't too much in terms of like convention VR games and things. There were a few couch co-op games that I liked the look of, which was pretty cool. So I'm going to stick with those. But for now, I think we're just going to finish up for tonight. Ran a little bit of an earlier show than normal. I got about 2 hours of kind of active gameplay through, showing a bit of Lone Echo 2. But yeah, more to come. I don't have specific plans for this week, not yet. But as usual, my eye is always on indie stuff. Like if you see anything that you think is indie or on App Lab, that kind of thing, then I just want to try it. Obviously on the 14th, which is only 2 days away, we got the HTC news, which is really neat. I can't say too much about that, but I think my predictions on the FLE podcast weren't far off. So I'm actually really curious what this is. One thing I'll finish with is that I did try out the Facebook glasses, thanks to a friend of mine. We visited his house and I got to try those out. And the Facebook glasses that like record, 30-second clips and all that, they're actually way more compelling. I had two reactions to them. One is they're far more compelling a product. Like I would totally wear glasses that had that functionality, was my first reaction. The second reaction was like, oh my God, you would have no idea people were recording you. Like it's built into the frames. You can take pictures just easily, just by pressing or swiping, this kind of action. And then the recording function itself, again, it doesn't stand out that you're like being recorded or whatever. So the Ray-Ban stories are, I think because of the Facebook element, you're kind of like, ugh. But you also want, I don't know where they fit. All I can say is the case that charges them is a bit fat. It's like a fat pill. It doesn't, unless you had a handbag, and I don't carry handbags. I'm just rocking with, my shorts. There's no way that would fit. It's definitely larger than normal glasses case. And I don't know. I'm really curious about which direction the HTC go now, because I feel like there's going to be a new entrant. And then the other thing that I'm super excited about, of course, is just because I've been using my Switch, our family Switch a lot, is the Steam Deck. I'm just like, when people start getting those, consumers, I mean, like that's a turning point for me. I think it's a turning point because you get to play that stuff that otherwise is out there, and you get to just try it out for yourself. I mean, just appetizing, you know, like super appetizing. So looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that. HTC News Steam Deck, finally getting my hands on one in a year's time. This Christmas, any other news that's coming up later this month, right? We got like 2 weeks until Oculus lay out their stuff, their spiel, and there's even perhaps more coming that we don't know about, you know? Who knows? Will Apple actually make a play in 2022? Doesn't seem like it. I don't know. There's a lot still to go, you know? I did find a game for anyone who follows my reviews on Couch Co-op games that's called This Means Warp. This Means Warp. And it's like an FTL. It's like an FTL 4-player game on Steam. There's apparently a demo for it built by a team out of Dublin. Looked really cool. I love FTL type stuff, and to do that co-op would be really neat. So I'll try that out. Check it out. Again, it's This Means Warp. And aside from that, I think we're done for tonight. Thanks all for watching. Appreciate it. And I can't wait to bring something else, something gory, something fresh. Like my impressions of Oculus Link fueled Lone Echo are, it's clearly a heavy game, requires some tuning. So I'll be looking for guides, you know, that help you to optimize that. But in addition to that, I think that it feels like a worthwhile extension to the original Lone Echo, which was like, again, I'll call it AA production quality, like really quite a nice story. The sound design, character design so far is great. The thing that where it lets me down personally is the feeling of like being engaged. It's a little too slow pace for me, for my liking. Like I don't feel scared like that the place is collapsing around me. I feel like it could take all the time in the world. There isn't a real sense of any pressure. Maybe they do that to make it quite approachable as a game, and also, you know, some people don't like snap decisions. They don't like being pushed into that. But I'd like a little bit. Maybe it'll ramp up as the game goes on, but we'll see. This has only really been a taster of the first couple of hours, but so far, a good starter. The only thing that kind of ticked me off was that the Echo Arena disc. I'm like, this doesn't actually fit. Can we just get rid of this thing? This doesn't belong. Cutest thing ever, man. Popcorn is my new favorite friend. I want to have a popcorn just floating around like, bloop, 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 bloop. Mr. Zimothy, you must brush your teeth. You brushed your teeth at 85% accuracy. Continue brushing. You know, something like that. That would be fun. Anyway, I better get out. Ciao, ciao. Goodbye, everybody. And, you know, go jump in a volcano or something. It feels good. It feels good to be bad. It does. Good night.